What's good? It's Rain City, and we back with some more 2K26 gameplay. Today we gonna be looking at some park gameplay. They're using my team cards up in the park, just like 2K25. Different park, different atmosphere, different gameplay, sped up. It's looking nice this year. Let's see what we got. We got Wemby on the floor. We got Anthony Edwards on the floor. We got a WNBA player, and we got Jokic. Let's see how it gets down today. So, as I said, we're going to be looking at the speed. We're going to be looking at the little animations. You see they got the faders. We're looking at the greens on the rebounds. Pump. He goes up. Easy buckets. Let's see the screen gameplay. He misses the screen. Goes for the fader. That's green bean. Like we said last video, you only have to green the rhythm this year. You don't have to green both, which is kind of crazy. But if you was a rhythm shooter last year, it's looking like it's gonna go crazy, because it looked like last year mostly we were getting the rhythms right, but the shot might be a little bit off, or vice versa. If you get that rhythm right, you are gonna be set. But if you green the release and not the rhythm, you're gonna miss. It looks like this year it's a little bit more of not an edge, but it's a little bit more fair. You can shoot with square or the rhythm, and it seems like you're going to have the same ability. Last year, it seemed like certain shots you would want to use the rhythm and certain shots you would want to use square. We ain't got to see enough or hear enough to know how that's going to be. We obviously haven't got to see all the animations yet either. Some players, they got to get their 99 and play on the rookie mode. In the last video, we got to see the 7-4 Wemby build. Next video, if you guys want to see the point guard builds, the higher speed builds with the higher ball handle to see kind of how that moves, we can do that. And I said, when he goes up, pump fakes, he jumps, he waits too long, and he does not make it. Jokic for three, misses. I said a lot of people ain't play now players, so it's not like they're too ready to be shooting with these type of characters, you feel me? But we just got to see the guard just boarded over the center because she timed it better than he did. Baseline fades are back. We are seeing it in action. If you used to baseline fade, you remember 2K 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, all the way up till now, baseline fades have always been green. So here we are again, running it back. You get to see the guard. As you see right there, reaching this year is not too good. We ain't going to be seeing lockdown spamming that square, but you're just going to get a foul. You want to be in the lane this year. Comes down, misses. So you see time to dunk. You might want to do square that. If you see the open lane, you might just want to use the square and that easy buck. But as said, we do have the Hall of Fame slashers out here that is going to be timing up, trying to bang out. You saw Anthony Edwards hit the green from the three. I'm loving how it's looking this year. We always look a little bit excited every year, but this year it's looking better. 2K25, we kind of saw man, it looks slow. Everything's choppy. You can't even exit animations. This year, you can saw stuff. See how again, he went for the reach. You saw the animation did a step to layup. The layup animations are there this year. Anthony Edwards with the high dunk rating coming down the lane. Easy buck. So, like I said, the lane was there. It bounced back. So it's looking more realistic in the hustle points area. The last year, you could tap the ball and you're seeing RG play in the craziest way. The ball will get tapped out and they will pick it up 4 times in a row. Tip off your hands, roll on the ground, and somehow the offense will get it. This year is looking better that way. Comes down the lane, another bang on Anthony Edwards with the green timing on the dunk. Another cut to the basket. As you see, they still got the lane. But this year, if you're going to be Dexing like he did right there, you will be using a stamina bar. That's good to know. Last year you could Dex unlimitedly, no issue. So now we get to see Jokic with the take on 9 inches because he got take and he has high ball pass. So let's see what goes on. Step back, pulls up, does not green. He breaks the down again, or I think he might have yellowed that. But either way, sets the screen, misses again, runs into bro, and the ball goes off his leg. Yeah, he didn't even reach or nothing. I think he just ran into bro. So knowing that if you're known for just running straight into people, you are going to lose the ball. You're not just going to be able to run left and right and do all that. He hit a bad hook shot, didn't go in. Anthony Edwards down the lane, throws it to Wemby. Instead of shooting midi, he comes in, easy dunk because he overplayed it. see here. Hits the screen, kind of just runs right off. One beat from deep, doesn't know the timing, so it can go in. But we do know, as we saw last video, you can get an 85 3 on a 7-4 bill. So imagine you taking 7 foot, you might have a 93 ball, maybe even more. So keep that in mind. Things getting you right this year. This year could look like we gonna be getting right. Now let's switch the gameplay. We got SGA, we got Jaw, maybe Jaw, we got Curry on the side. I think that's it right here with the Rock. We got Luka and we got Wimby. So Wimby's hard. Luka down on the lane, he just has his hand up, doesn't jump. It's not contested. Luka from deep, missing. But as I said, we get to see how quick it's moving this year. This is Double H's gameplay right here. He was just showing us different things that was going on. Shout out Double H for the gameplay, for the reaction to somebody else's this gameplay. I'll put his work in the description so you know who this came from. But he was saying Curry was not balling this game. He just didn't know his timing, so he was just breaking. But look how fast that crossover was on the Luka. That's why he wanted it a few times. You could see the corner. As you saw right there, great tempo, but didn't time it. Green. Look how quick the crossover is. Hit a rack. That's a play. See it again. Great tempo. Lightly late timing. It's green. Look how quick Curry moving down the floor. We're seeing in the park a little bit the difference in the speed. Now we're seeing the 7-4 He's not as quick as he was when we were watching that My Career gameplay. That boy was sprinting down the floor faster than we should have been running. But now look, 7-4 versus a 6-5, that's not gonna go in. He's there. So I'm loving how quick it's moving. You get to see the on-ball bumps he reaches. You're not gonna be getting that this year. To the rack, got the body on Curry. He's taller and he also has the strength, so he wins that battle. Coming down the rack, Anthony Edwards with the cross down the lane. Isn't this looking nice? What is y'all thinking? Is this getting you cooking with your build? You see he was open, he didn't get the timing right, but we kind of get to see how you gonna toss up this year. Couple moves, you ain't want to be doing too much because it does go slow down real quick. We gonna see it. You gonna watch when he runs it down on the next possession. You can see there's still a crossover. He's about to chuck it out to SGA, but pump fake, throws it down, easy hang out. Let's get it cooking. He got the Rock. You see, he runs off. We need to see too much damage. Cash shot, when he's down the road, easy buckets. He's too tall. So taller good. You have a guard on the tall build this year. You're not gonna be sitting down there getting contest, bro. That's not realistic. For smaller, you're not gonna be contesting them. That's just not realistic. Now we get to see a little bit more realism. Obviously, we want more arcade this year. Because last year was just insane. And they were trying to make a full simulation, but it was the most cheese simulation we've ever seen. Not realistic at all. It wasn't even arcade. It was just fake. I was not messing with last year. Whoever was, shame on you, man. The worst 2K ever made last year. But here we get to see some more. So we're gonna throw it to him. We get to see the fall. Curry from the corner. I don't even know if he hit me, but you see the putback. I'm pretty sure he has Hall of Fame aerial, so that's some work. You know, last year I made a 99 dunk. Now I'm gonna paint animation. So broken last year. You're bringing the timing's off. You gotta do the skill stick, but you know I know how to use it. But you had to change your timing from push to other things just so you can get it correct. So let's see this year. You know, I didn't get to see if you can change it to push or release, jump. Just gonna keep it in mind. Dex is, he's a little shimmy down there. Gets the crab, hits the green. So Curry looking quick. He looking quick. So we still have that turnover animation where you don't have to be quick and be ready, because that's an instant timeout in the wreck. You slow that down the court. You see that? I'm spamming that tap button, boy. I'm spamming that touchpad. I'm spamming that share button. So let's see here. Luka's pretty quick. Step backy. Oh my goodness. So you're seeing how you can kind of mix, get the step backs, use the go-to shots. You see that right there? Oh my goodness. practicing though. I'm like, all right, do I just want to shoot with the stick, or do I want to add the little tempo with the flick? So you gotta decide what you want to do right there. You see, and with the bar as well. Obviously, we play with the shot meter off. So shot meter off, that might have just been it. Also, we don't know if they're on high risk, intermediate, normal. I'm guessing they're on normal, so we can get like just a good look of it, because it's not like you're gonna know your animation. They're not playing that player. So it looks like Luka is a playground player. So he's gonna be hitting them jumpers. So now we get to see Caitlin Clark, another WNBA player. I think that's just all three of them are WNBA players. All of them are. So this is woman ball, right? Oh my goodness! So we got to see this last. Video. Wemby jumped from the free throw line, blocked it. It's looking like running and blocking is the move this year. You will catch up. Look at that. But also you could get caught with them pump fakes. You get caught in the air, you're gonna get ran past. Look at that. So he ran into the first person, but he ran into the second one. They were like, we're not giving you that. Throws a bad pass, almost gets picked off. Step back, Caitlin Clark is going to hit that. We know this. Pretty quick. Faders, oh my goodness. So that's really on it. The fades this year are looking it. They were saying that the back fades is where it's at. You see how he kind of ran back and then chop it? The fades are back this year. If you're afraid to fade away, you might have a little issue, because I didn't see too many quick stops this year. Another one, left, right, down for the faders. Another one right here. He's going to run back. To the rack, steps back. So, this year, like you just saw there, it might be worth adding a little bit of L2 gameplay in your work, as you see how they ran down, hit the little L2, got out. So if you know how to sauce out of that and get in, you see something, get to the L2, back out, hit a crossover behind the back or whatever, you can get open. But we didn't even get to see the max work yet, because the dribble gods this year is going to be on it. Like I said, baseline fades are back. So let's get to it. We get to see some LeBron on Curry gameplay. Curry somehow kind of blocking up LeBron, brings the tempo that's in there. So that's the only thing this year. The body bumps is there. But obviously if LeBron puts him in the post, he's going to walk him down. So you kind of do need to know, like, all right, when is it worth getting in the post? When is it worth saucing up? Curry with the fade. I like what I see. The defense is there, but you're going to have to jump this year again. So I don't know how y'all feel about that hands up defense versus having to jump. Somewhat realistic, because the offense in these days, it's filthy. If you just a little bit there, it counts as open in the NBA. So we gonna take that to the rack. You see the timing was insane. That didn't even make sense on the meter, but it went in as a green. The height difference was there. So LeBron on Curry again to the rack. That's exactly how it should go. So it was your boy Rain City 2K. I hope you liked the early gameplay we got to see. Shout out Double H for the work. I'll put the other person who sent him the footage in the comments, in the audio above, the description. Man, let me know what build you making. Is you making a taller for the animations, or you making a shorter for the speed? You saw Curry was running around quick, but the taller builds are getting work like this. Curry's not stopping that. Man, let me know in the comments. You making a taller or smaller, man? Tap in with your boy. We'll have some more content coming out soon.